Embiid resting for Friday night's rematch with Andre Drummond in Detroit, so no opportunity to claim more real estate inside Andre Drummond's head or anyone else's for that matter. Pretty good game as it turned out. Drummond enjoying the fact that Embiid wasn't in the middle.
He just moved him out of the way.
Yeah.
Shot a layup in front of the rim.
Does it bother you, Coach, that guys rest? It still bothers me guys rest.
He didn't look great the other night, Wednesday in Toronto, that's for sure. Drummond had 21 and 10. Blake Griffin spinning and makes the layup. Griffin then drives in for the dunk. Not resting there. Pistons up by a dozen. Here comes Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy not bashful. Got up 27 shots tonight. 12 free throws, wasn't it, Coach?
Yeah, he was on. He had the on button on tonight the whole night.
Even with Embiid and the other stars, they've needed a go-to guy late in games, and Butler has become that guy, particularly in the fourth quarter. Griffin weaving his way in. He went for 31 on the night. Detroit up by 5, but the Sixers rattle off 13 straight points. Butler from the baseline. J.J. Redick bounces into a three. Whap. Redick had 18. And then it's Simmons right down Broadway.
How many steps are you allowed to take? Is that 4 steps or 5
Don't
steps?
call it now.
It's flexible. Mike Muscala for 3.
Big minutes from Mike Muscala tonight.
He knocked down 4 threes, 18 off the Philly bench. Things get heated. Testing? I don't know. Something.
Okay.
Got a little talking. We got
chippy.
Yeah, something.
I love it. More
Words exchanged.
More of this. I love it.
Rex is calling for more confrontation during NBA games. Butler to the rim, gets fouled after the play. Griffin throws a little elbow. I don't know.
He did, but I was
intentional.
Jimmy never looked at Blake here. He had an opportunity to. He just went straight to the referees.
Good move on his part.
Yeah.
Griffin picked up a technical foul. And, of course, Butler and the Sixers get the last laugh in a come-from-behind win, 117 to 111. That's a tough one if you're a Pistons fan on your home floor. Butler goes for 38 in back-to-back games. That ties his season high. He's second only to LeBron James in fourth quarter scoring and had 13 in this game. That's 4 straight fourth quarters in which he's had double-digit scoring.
You can't give up 30 points off of 19 turnovers and expect to win the game. Way too much.
Jimmy Buckets on pulling it out in Motown and the dust-up with Blake. 29th out of 30 NBA teams in terms of fourth quarter net rating. In other words, they have not been great in fourth quarters despite their record. Obvious question here. How big of a difference has Butler made in these games?
Well, he's huge. They've got a dominant big guy. They've got a point guard that's 6'9", 6'10", plays like a front court guy. And now you bring in an all-star player who can play multiple positions for you and is not afraid to have the ball in his hand down the stretch, game on the line, and take a shot. Obviously, huge.
Absolutely. And Jimmy, the thing I like about Jimmy is like what I liked about Allen Iverson back in the day. He gives himself a chance every night to go out there and get numbers. Now, it might be to the team's detriment sometimes, but he gives himself a chance. You've got to appreciate that. He's a guy that's you're not gonna see him go out and take 6 shots in a game that he plays 35 minutes in. He's gonna go out there and try to do what he does on both ends of the floor.
Rex, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the tape at the end of the night tonight, but I think I saw Philly running the old Iverson series.
Could have been.
Of Butler coming over the top of the 2 high screeners, and he winds up with an isolation.
Yes.
And then he took him one-on-one. That was the old Allen Iverson play when Larry Brown was coaching there.
Yeah.
Tough one for the Pistons, but a 15-point lead in this game before it all went south for them. The Nets had lost 8 straight, had the best team in the league in town in Brooklyn, so of course this game went to overtime because they're the Nets. You just don't know what's going to happen. Kawhi Leonard coming off that huge game in the win over the Philadelphia. There's Jonas Valanciunas in for the finish and one. Raptors close the half strongly. Leonard cutting for the dunk, and then Valanciunas from Kyle Lowry, 17 at the half for JV. We're tied at 53. D'Angelo Russell, it's kind of been a little bit of a roller coaster for him. Had kind of lost his fourth quarter playing time. Then Karis LeVert gets hurt. They have to bring him back in. mixed results to say the least. Pretty good in this one.
He's an offensive player. You know, he really knows how to put the ball in the basket. He just needs the right role. I'm not sure being the best player on the floor, or the leading scorer on the floor, is the best for this team, but I'm happy to see him have some luck tonight.
Spencer Dinwiddie is a guy they like to have on the floor at the end of games. Went for 17 off the bench. Here's Leonard for 3, and the lead, Toronto up 96-94. Now, the Nets are minus 45 during an 8-game losing streak in the fourth quarter. So this is the time of the game when things generally don't go their way. But wait, Kawhi misses the little jumper there, and then Dinwiddie, a chance maybe to win it? No.
A lot of contact.
All kinds of contact. No kinds of whistles.
No.
So we go to overtime. Leonard. Oh, Leonard.
Down.
Big game hunting on Jared Allen.
At the left.
He goes for 32 on the night. Back comes Russell. Bloop. D'Angelo Russell, 13 of 22, 29. And more importantly, Brooklyn with the lead, 7 seconds to go. Raptors down 1. Need something.
Great look.
Van Vliet, no. Cue the Angels. Hallelujah. The Nets have pulled out a win in a close game on their home floor.
It's good to see. Love it. A little love for the young guys trying to find their way.
Well, when you look at what happened to Toronto, their backcourt gave them, starting backcourt, absolutely nothing. They made 2 out of 10 shots, 1 of 8 from the three-point line, a total of 5 points for Toronto's starting backcourt.
Not Kyle Lowry's finest game tonight.
First loss to a sub-500 team this season for the Toronto Raptors as the Nets break the losing streak. Here's Russell afterward. So many late-game disasters. You got to love it for the Nets pulling that one out. Russell triple-doubling his way through Chicago Friday night, but he didn't walk away the hero. We'll show you who did. Plus, the league's hottest team in the league cooled off significantly in Charlotte, how the Hornets ended the Nuggets' 7-game win streak.